What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Agent Evolution Show. So today what I want to talk with you about is good luck. And what does that mean? So let's flesh that out a little bit. Do you know someone, have you ever met someone that just seems to be super successful? Like everything they set out to do, every action they take leads to their desired result. Like they've got the golden touch, the Midas touch as they say it. Have you ever known someone like that? Now, you and I can look at that person and label them as lucky. Well, they're just lucky. Almost as if like their success was by chance. A roll of the dice and hit the winning number. Something like that, right? Like we externalize their success as they're lucky. And I would have to say that I am 100% in agreement with that statement. However, we might want to get on the same page about what does luck mean. So what does luck mean to you? I'll share with you what luck means to me. My relationship with luck is this. Luck is an acronym, and it stands for laboring under correct knowledge. So let's talk about that. Laboring under correct knowledge. Now, I'm not talking about the doing this externally, like the certain strategy or plan or tactics you use to go execute. I'm not talking about that kind of force. I'm talking about laboring on the inside. Like, are you becoming super mindful, self-aware, or as we say, conscious of your thoughts, your feelings, and your behaviors? Are you monitoring these things on a frequent, consistent basis, moment by moment? Because those thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are your personality. And so are you being mindful of your personality, and are you becoming the personality that can create the personal reality of your desired results? So in order to do that, in order to do the work on the inside, not out there, because when you do the work on the inside, as within, so without. Because really that personality is creating the personal reality. I mean, that's just life mirroring back to you what the state that you're holding on the inside. So, do you practice this? Do you practice mindfulness? Do you practice increasing your consciousness to be self-aware so that you can direct yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically? You know, the mind makes the body doesn't make the mind. So that's your physical state. What is your standard for your physical state? What standards are you holding for yourself mentally? The practicing being mindful. What standard do you hold for yourself emotionally? You control your emotions, meaning something happens and you get triggered, there's a stimulus, and you create time before a response versus stimulus reaction and you explode, right? Do you have standards, and are you practicing that? What are your standards spiritually? Are you connected to your source, whatever your belief system is, God, the universe, doesn't matter. What are your standards? So if you look at your life and you don't like your results, the first thing I would recommend is take responsibility. Take ownership of everything in the past, everything in the present. In this way, you will be able to create, guide, and design your future. If you don't take responsibility for any of this back here, how could you possibly take responsibility for what you're about to create? Or would it just happen to you? So, if you look at your results and you don't like what you see, don't you owe it to yourself to do something different? But before you go do different, let's check in on the inside. The laboring is in here. That's where the work is to be done. Because as within, so without. It's being outpictured. So take a look at your standards. Take a look at your practice that reinforces your standards. It might require you to have some discipline. Now, some people look at discipline and it has a negative connotation, like work. Yeah, and it is. However, what work would be more important to you? Because I believe that discipline is nothing more than forced obedience. It says, this is the standard I hold for myself, and I'm going to practice. And that's going to be my discipline because it's my standard. And I'm not going to live below that standard. So I'm going to labor in my practice. And as you do that, and you do that really well, you're changing your personality. You're changing the way you think, you're changing the way you feel, and you're changing the way you behave to a higher standard. As within, so without. Life will start mirroring back to you what you're holding on the inside. And then I'll share with you a little bit about my practice. My practice is, first thing in the morning, is increasing a tremendous amount of excitement, joy, love, and abundance, and holding that exciting state throughout my entire day so that I'm at a higher vibration. That's my practice. What's your practice? What are your standards? And none of them are good, bad, right, or wrong, but are you being mindful and are you guiding and directing? Are you paying your attention to something? Where's your focus? It's all laboring on the inside. And as you start to do this really well, watch how your desired results start unfolding for your benefit. God, the universe wants to support you. You have a purpose here. So can you have some standards and then get into action? When you get into action and you're holding a clear intention of what you want to create, that action is really just you demonstrating active faith and belief in that thing you desire already being here now. If you're going for something and it's so big that it's on a pedestal, what is your level of belief in you being able to achieve or obtain that? Probably pretty low. So get it off the pedestal, bring it in to where it fits naturally about what you believe about yourself. Of course I'm capable of that. Of course I have that level of success. It fits what I believe about myself naturally. So, get crystal clear on what you desire to have. Set a standard for it. Get it to fit naturally, and then practice. Mentally rehearse that future success as if it's here now, so that it will feel naturally. And watch how life starts outpicturing as a mirror back to you that faith, belief, and conviction of a decided heart. That's the process for manifesting. And then the other people will look at you in your life and call you lucky. And all the while you'll be smiling because you knew you were laboring under correct knowledge moment by moment to create powerfully desired results. So, as I end every Agent Evolution video with, who you surround yourself with matters. Are you surrounding yourself with people that have higher standards for themselves? Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, financially? Or people that are just kind of making it through the day? Not that there's anything wrong with them, but is that who you desire to associate with? Is that the vibration? Is that the frequency you desire to have in your environment? Because we become a product of our environment. But the good news is, you get to choose your environment. So, I hope this video brought some tremendous value to you today. Sorry it was a little long-winded, but oh so super important. So, thank you so much for watching. Make it a great day.